Hi, Janet Marotte here. I was asked to approach the AIDS poster scenario from the care lens. So I would start with asking some questions during the meeting with Dr. Jones, who I think very evidently was against the posters, having asked Mr. Thompson to remove them before the meeting that she was going to have with him and Mr. Fine, the health ed teacher. So clearly it sounds like she's on the side of removing the posters. So I think I would lead that discussion with her as far as kind of going over what are the benefits of removing the posters, what's her perspective on that, and the other people in the meeting who would potentially be hurt by the removal of the posters, and then what would possible long-term effects of that decision be. I think that the most important facts in this case, first off, is that our first job in education, as teachers, administrators, any position, is to care for our students, even above achievement, which I'm sure is arguable in some environments, but I think pretty much universally accepted. So we definitely need to take that into consideration, as well as the fact that it's evident within the case study that there is a legitimate pregnancy problem in the school. This is not a middle school where this is not occurring. So I think that's a very important fact in this case. The steps that I would take based on this care framework alone, which is a challenge to analyze from only one perspective for sure, would be that I would really lean on a display of leadership that would emphasize relationships and connections, and the fact that our students need to trust that we have their best well-being above all in mind. Although difficult to take into consideration only the care lens and not the others, I think I would really fight for the posters to remain up based on the social responsibility of the matter. You know, it was accepted into the standards, yes, for 7th grade, but I think I would emphasize the importance of that social responsibility. And then also I would really say that we need to make sure that that there's equity between the representations of the abstinence and contraceptive display, and suggest that wherever they do remain displayed, that they need to be represented side by side. I think that maybe part of the parent complaint was that they felt like the contraceptive strategy was overemphasized. So I would think that by ensuring that both side by side were ensured, that would help at least be, as leaders, we would be able to justify to parents that this is a standard, this is our social responsibility that's been approved by the board. We are demonstrating equity as far as the two strategies go. So that would be my approach, strictly based on the care lens.